Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to tell you my main issue with the BloodBound series. Now, also there will be spoilers. Again, there will be spoilers, you have been warned. So if you haven't played the BloodBound series, let me catch you up on it. First of all, you play a character. I'm going to name her Gina. You play a character named Gina. She just graduated college, and of course, she is trying to get a job in the corporate world, and she's trying to work for Adrian Raines, who is this big top-notch CEO of this company that um, that he has under his belt. And of course, she is able to be his receptionist. And like everything seems to be going good until she finds out that Adrian is actually a vampire. And that's when chaos begins. And um because after she finds out that Adrian is a vampire, like she gets caught up in his world. Not only does she get caught up in his world, but her best friend Lily, who she's been living with, also gets caught up in his world. And that brings me to my main issue with BloodBound. It was the ending of BloodBound 3. And the ending with it is the fact that either Lily or Jax, who is another vampire that you could romance and befriend, either Lily or Jax end up sacrificing themselves and they end up dying. And oh my goodness, that is my main issue with BloodBound, with the BloodBound series. Well, basically BloodBound 3 and stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, BloodBound 1 I love. BloodBound 2 I enjoyed. So you know what? Scratch that. I should say what I hate about what my issue is with BloodBound 3. Now I get back to BloodBound 1, 2, and I probably even talk about BloodBound Dark Souls. Who knows? But my issue is with BloodBound 3 and stuff like that. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, I hated the ending of BloodBound 3. Like, I really did. I hated it. Like, as soon as what in my playthrough, because I'm gonna be honest, I love me some Jax. I love me some Jax. Like, I love me some Jax. I love me some Adrian too, but I love me some Jax as well. Like, he a fine little sexy thing. But I was so ticked off that Lily ended up dying. Like she was the bestie. Like I was, when I tell you I was so distraught, I was so distraught. Like I stopped playing it for like a few days. I'm sorry, like I did. I know it's very dramatic of me, and maybe that's because I'm a Gemini. I don't know. But I know it's very dramatic of me to take time to of reading, of playing BloodBound 3. Just like, I'm sorry, but I stopped playing this story for a while. And I was at the end. Like, as soon as Lily basically ended up dying, I was like, yeah, it's official. Yeah. I was like, why? Why? Just why? Why? Because when I tell you Lily been through the shit, she been through it. Cause like, mind you, we met Lily in BloodBound, in the first BloodBound book. She's Gina's best friend and also roommate and things like that. And cool gothic chick. Not only that, but she basically almost died in the hands of a vampire that was trying to take down Adrian because he wanted this thing that the serum that Adrian had made and stuff like that. Yeah, he wanted the serum that could basically like, help you. I want to say, like, Adrian was like making a cure, for, a vampire, a cure for, like, him being a vampire, because he didn't want to be a vampire no more. However, like, instead of him like making a cure, he just made like something for like a vampire to be in the sunlight for like an hour, like, for, I want to say, for like an hour or two and things like that. And because of that, there was this whole thing that was just setting Adrian up to fail. And one of the things was like, Lily ending up being a part of the setup, because like they basically drained her blood to the point where she could have died. And like, Gina was like, I need you to turn her. And it's like Adrian had no choice, because like, he felt sympathy for Gina. He brought Gina into his world and stuff like that. And so now it's like, dang, he ain't got no choice but to turn this person. That's how we meet Lily. Like, she was turned into a vampire. And of course, Gina, she felt bad about her friend being turned to a vampire, but she wanted her friend to live. She didn't want her bestie to die. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure any of us, if we was given a choice for our bestie to turn into a vampire or die, we would want to choose that too, unless you one of those righteous people that's like, no, what if they didn't want that? Well, I know my besties would want to be turned to a vampire. So, yeah, that's that. But the point is, like, when we meet her, like, she just got turned into a vampire. So for her to basically die in book 3 really broke my heart. Because it's like, no, not the bestie. We supposed to be. And then not only that, but our character just turned into a vampire. Like, our character had just turned into a vampire in book 3. Like, had just turned to vampire. So now we were besties that were also vampires. So it's like, damn, we can't even live long forever, because like, again, our best friend Lily ended up sacrificing herself and stuff like that. It just ticked me off. It ticked me off. I was pissed about that, because it's like, what? No. And then my thing is, I just feel like, and this is just me, because we had 2 other people. Like, it seemed like either Jax or Lily were destined to die. And my thing is, why not Adrian or Camilla? Because both of them are old vampires. Like, Jax and Lily, they haven't lived long. I want to say Jax lived for like what, 72 years. Lily, I don't even think it been I don't know if it been a year for her. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it been a year for her. It maybe been a few months, but yeah, I don't think she basically lived long. So again, it really, really made me angry that like Lily ended up being sad. Like, who thought of that? Who thought like, oh, the two young vampires, one of them got to go. Why couldn't it have been Camilla? Like, I'm not afraid to say it. Why couldn't it either have been Camilla or Adrian? I'm just saying, cause they lived a long time. So it's like, why not one of them? Why did it have to be the two younger vampires? That like, especially like Lily just got turned into a vampire, and for her to just go out like, oh, that took me off. I was angry. I was very, very angry. And it's like we couldn't do nothing about it. Oh, I was angry. It's like we couldn't heal her. We couldn't do nothing. Like, man, I was angry. I was angry. I was angry. I was just straight up angry. But yeah, that was my main issue with BloodBound 3 and stuff. I should like, cause I don't really have an issue with BloodBound 1 and 2 and even the shorts. Well, BloodBound Origins, I do have an issue with that because again, we could have went into like we could have went deeper into like especially Camilla and Adrian. I feel like we could have went deeper, especially Camilla and stuff like that. Same thing with Jax too. Lily, I feel like with Lily, we could have met like pre vampire Lily. You feel me? And stuff like that. It would have been nice. Um, but yeah, that's all I have to say about BloodBound 3. That's my issue with it. That's my one issue with it. Other than that, it's a good book and stuff like that. It's a nice book. But like, oh, that was my issue. That was my beef. That was my beef. I'm telling you, that's the main reason why I'm still beefing with Pixelberry. This is why I still have a hate and love relationship for Pixelberry. Because it's like, why would y'all do that? Why would you do that? But yeah, that's all I have to say. Let me know down in the comments below how you guys feel about BloodBound 3. And also if you guys want me to give you my thoughts and opinions on BloodBound 1 and 2. And just any other story that I forgot to mention. Also, if you made it this far, again, I just want to say thank you so much. Man, that popped up. But again, I just want to say thank you so much for making it this far. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And till next time, see ya.